like some winter storms to change the complexion of a game before it begins, huh? We've got some snow greenness for this edition of... Welcome in, everybody. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward up in our... there was a comfy, warm mood, but things far less welcoming down on the field part of the snow's been falling leading up to this one. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Can I be honest with you in the audience here?
Yeah, please do. Please do.
I was hoping for this. I love snow globe games, and as an offensive player, it's true. You know where you're going. You have the advantage. Tom Brady always used to say he loved playing in inclement weather, loved playing in the snow because it slowed everyone down to his speed, and he could take advantage of it. Keep an eye on these offenses today. They'll have their footing. They know where they're going, and this defense will have to be playing catch-up.
Football weather arriving a whole lot earlier than normal as we get set here. And here we go from Toronto. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So out comes for their first possession. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
And he doesn't shy away from that spotlight. You can't in this league. If you're back, all eyes are looking at you. When your team needs you in a crucial spot or a down-to-the-wire contest, you've got to be the one who's got that steady hand to drive your team to success.
They go play action on first. Looking for a target. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick six. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. Back to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Headed out for their second drive of the game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, a give to Brown. And they bring him down right around the 23. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be third down and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
He'll throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Again to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They motion a receiver left. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And in for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And this game, 7-7. Out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So it's getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they'll be let out by the longtime veteran at QB.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the 6 for this 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Brown on the inside give. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 6 coming up here. They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough. Down.
You can earn your money all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as you do in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he locates flurries of snow to make the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. We'll take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And over possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Play action on 1st down. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Trying again, following the sack. He tucks it and takes off. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Pass play coming here. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returnable from the 2. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Offense making their return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. 3rd and long for him here. Yeah, and this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. That's taken in at the 42. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Watson with the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing now off play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory. Completions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. Their early lead to 9. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now the PAT try coming up. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. Game. The kicking team out there. They go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken. It's all set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. They're looking at second and pretty short. On the ground, Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Cut by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 31 yard. We'll have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. A run with Brown. Jukes one defender, and they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Third down from the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college, every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You're not going to last long if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Gets them 6 yards and back on the positive side of things. It's now 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. From midfield now. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
A give to Bailey on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Look into the air here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake here. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Fields this at the 42. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he will go down. Play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you could create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. It is Cup, left side. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Throwing on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now from the gun. Complete over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Their first time out. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 3 now. They are throwing it again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the tap. That brings us to the break. Taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll head back to the U.S. and Orlando. Got our EA Sports halftime report with Jonathan Coachman coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Throwing it to start this drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. They're going play action. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing it again here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go, second and very long. Catch made underneath by the back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 13. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
On 2nd and 12 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. This game up. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Bailey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Tight end in motion left. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Their offense and this running back to the field. Good field position. Does they get set for 1st and 10? Brown on the carry. And he's able to drive up past the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They'll throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pass play now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Runs inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The kicking team out there. They go to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an return. Running their offense out there. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway, and trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Brown again. And this one does not go far. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9. Setting up a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. Further up, past their own 30. That punt goes 63 yards. Will take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. It's a give here for Bailey. He breaks the tackle, and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play, but they will take that execution every time.
And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 10 now. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's ball, they're leading, but not by a lot. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He's going to field this at the 2. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Here comes their offense out again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now it's Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards? That's some pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. That's 22. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. Have a short field in front of them as they take over. A give to Bailey. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
And he's across midfield. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves him with 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the...
Patriots have their punting unit out. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Trying down the middle with Bailey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Bailey again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a 3-yard gain for him. That leaves 3rd and 14 now. Throwing from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. This offense ready to get going again now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Brown on the inside give. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Finds Woods. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They've got a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going with Bailey on the ground. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll run again with Bailey. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
Woods comes in motion left. Another try following the sack. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's complete, right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry-up here. He'll throw it yet again. He finds Woods. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Hustle everyone up to the line. Here's 2nd and 5. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful. His offense headed out. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Shotgun handoff to Bailey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Give to Bailey on the inside handoff. And he's brought down after a quality gain up to the 13. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see what they went with on third down. A run with Bailey. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. Much on the return. This will take over. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. To throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And they get up and get it spiked. 17 ticks left. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here he is to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. Now you can enjoy the victory.
And take this on the road. And given the weather, I'm not sure we expected to see quite as much offense as we did, Brock. Credit both offenses for having a plan to deal with the snow, and of course to these guys for playing through that cold and leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Huer and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been as we say so long from Toronto.